Welcome back to Kansas City Live. As I know from personal experience, recovering from a stroke is no easy task. I was lucky enough to make a full recovery after I suffered a stroke a couple years ago, but not everyone is as lucky as I was. The American Stroke Foundation is instrumental in supporting families affected by the condition, and their biggest fundraiser of the year is coming up this weekend. Roland, Demers, and Petrehn are here to share more about the upcoming stroke walk. First off, Roland, you have a very personal connection to the American Stroke Foundation, right?
Michael, yes, I do. My wife, Marilyn, had a stroke about 4.5 years ago. It was a major stroke, so it pulled us both out of the workforce. And because of the American Stroke Foundation, it's helping Marilyn to reclaim and rebuild her life.
And that's part of the importance of the stroke walk, yes?
Oh, absolutely. The stroke walk provides lots of services. The Kansas City area is very lucky to have an organization like this. There are very few of them in the country, and so we're very blessed to have a facility like this where folks can go and get exercise, they can get rebuild their cognitive problems that they might have, music therapy, art therapy, and so on. Lots and lots of services.
And how does the money raised during the stroke walk, how does it help the foundation?
Well, the stroke walk is the biggest fundraiser of the year, and you know, we don't get any government funding of any kind. It's all corporate and private donations, and so everything goes into the program and to providing services to the individuals affected by stroke, you know, such as Kevin here.
And speaking of Kevin, how does the American Stroke Foundation, how are they financially supported?
Well, the volunteers and do the classrooms, and the money from the donations goes 100% into the local community. Like when I first had the stroke, I couldn't talk at all. Now I'm doing much better, even if I'm not doing well. I'm doing much better than I was.
And you went through a lot of rehab, and
yes.
And the Stroke Foundation helped you out with that.
They're still helping me.
Still helping you.
Yes.
Now, what kind of programs does the American Stroke Foundation? What does it provide?
Well, they have verbal communication. They have, I personally do fitness because I used to run, but now I don't run very well. But they have a lot of programs to help people get better or recuperate.
Absolutely. You know, Monday mornings is one of the fun times to come into the Stroke Foundation, because on Monday morning there's lots of stroke survivors there, and they're all meeting and greeting each other. They're having coffee and getting ready for, you know, the first class that might happen to be coming up. We have a speech pathologist that comes and donates her time. Like I said, we have a board-certified music therapist, which is just absolutely phenomenal. She comes like every Monday. So Mondays are a really big day. And then we have the exercise equipment, which is integral to keep stroke survivors, to keep their muscles in shape, because the last thing you want a stroke survivor to have happen is to, you know, lose some of their abilities.
To atrophy, yeah.
Right, exactly. And so, you know, you don't want your stroke survivor to fall down, because, you know, that's going to create more issues and more complications and so on. So, you know, like I take my wife Marilyn there almost every day, and it's an important part of our lives. Actually, it's pretty much everything surrounds that.
And your walk coming up this weekend, let's talk a little bit about that. It's your biggest event all weekend?
Absolutely. It's the biggest event. It's over at Theis Park, and registration starts at 8 o'clock. We have a lot of sponsors that are integral to the success of this. So, for instance, Brookdale Senior Living provides a hot breakfast, which is really nice for people to come and say, okay, I can get a good breakfast. Our music therapist has a band called, you know, Harvest Moon, and they play music all morning long. And we have many, many sponsors like Hospital Corporation of America, Brookdale Senior Living, Mid-America Rehab, Comfort Keepers, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Physician Mutual. The list just goes on. And the most important thing is the walkers themselves, because all of those people come, they build their own teams, they come and walk, and they support all the stroke survivors.
And don't forget KP's Cakers. That's my team.
That's your team.
That's Kevin's team. All right, well, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Good luck with your event this weekend. Very much appreciate having you on the show.